Aloha, lovely adventurers. This week, let's chat about resistance. So, I have been feeling quite a fair bit of resistance coming into this year, coupled with maybe a little bit of like COVID fear from last year, and thinking, is this year going to be the same? Is there any point? What if everything goes wrong? Like, totally going into the drama of the coulds and maybes. And I was journaling earlier this week, and what hit me was that there was an underlying fear that I hadn't recognized before. And this fear was causing me to resist being in my business. I know. So it's so amazing how our mind is this beautiful, intelligent piece of equipment that is so smart that it can outsmart us. And so basically, the resistance part, that's the part I want to chat about today. When we're in resistance, the energy of resistance is pulling back. It's an energy of withdrawal. It's basically like, I don't want to go there because it's too hard. I don't know enough. It'll be too difficult, whatever the story is, right? But it causes us to stop the flow. And the flow, or that ability to hear your intuition and to follow it to a T, and to feel into and to allow yourself to be guided by the tugs of your soul, or the tugs of that inner knowing that creates the magic in your life. That is all hindered by resisting. And it can be resistance in any part of your life, okay? So even though we talk about business a fair bit on this channel, any part of your life that is in resistance is going to affect your business, right? So a lot of you know that I am definitely in the party of like your business and your life are intimately interconnected. And in fact, our business gives us a really unique way of almost bypassing some of the difficult things that we associate with life and getting to the root of the problem, because business really shows you your weaknesses in a really cruel way, i.e. with your bottom line. So it's like kind of like a hard hit home. Like if you never wanted to do personal development, but suddenly you became an entrepreneur, you are thrown into personal development, whether you like it or not. So this piece of resistance, if it is happening in any part of your life, it will cause you to pull back, to withdraw your energy, and therefore not be able to connect in with the flow and the magic that can create miracles in your life and your business. So if you've been feeling really stuck, if you feel like you're procrastinating, if you feel like you hate sales or marketing, if you feel uninspired, if you've hit an income wall, if you're not making sales, if you're not bothering to turn up for your audience, all of these things can be a sign of resistance, either in your business or in your life. And in your life, it could come up as things like resisting love, or resisting help, or resisting having hard conversations, or even resisting, and I see this a lot, resisting rest and resisting play. So any kind of resistance, even if it feels like a really good thing, is actually stopping you being in the flow and taking part in the game of life. So just let that settle for a moment and think about that. Think about, where is it in my life that I am resisting? What is it exactly that I'm resisting, and why am I doing that? So sometimes it's quite easy to answer that, but getting out of it is another whole thing, because often it is bundled up into a belief or a habit that we have had for so long, and we've locked it into our bodies, and we've locked it into ourselves, and we've locked it into a pattern that is really, really hard to break. So I'm excited because I'm going to start launching this 3-month, it's a program, but it feels like it needs another name. Anyway, it's going to be a 3-month exploration, adventure, group program, and it's going to be about burning our resistances. We're going to have a whole 3 months together to explore what in our lives we are resisting and how we can get to the bottom of it and how we can just burn it, like get rid of it, start again, the death rebirth cycle. Like it's the threshold before we can step into our potential and back into our flow, our creativity, our ease, our fun, our playfulness in our business. So if you're interested in that, just send me a DM or an email. I'll pop my details into the link of this video. I'm feeling it like bubbling up inside me. It's going to be a really fun little program. We're going to be exploring together for 3 whole months. So there's no fucking getting away with your shit, man. It's going to be like a bit hardcore. I'm not going to let you get away with any kind of resistances. You're going to be taking action to move through these things. We're going to be diving deep into some of what is causing you to have these resistances. And, sometimes that's going to be quite difficult, to be honest. And if I talk about it personally, it's going to be a bit of a wild ride. But I'm going to be there 100% to hold you. And I am the master of resisting and then letting go. And it's in the letting go that we get to explore recreation. We get to explore rebirth. We get to explore, that seed that can be planted again in the ashes and that can grow into something more beautiful than we could have ever imagined. So I'll leave it at that. If you're interested, send me an email. If you have any comments about this video, pop them in the comments below. And if you want to be part of this weekly Viewsletter, this comes out around about weekly for my followers, you can click on the link to sign up and get this straight to your inbox. Until then, ciao for now. Bye.